It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Race 5 on the card is an MR90 handicap over 1,200 metres. It's the first leg of the final pick 3. It goes off at 15:20. It's a nice little MR90 handicap over 1,200 metres, Rahil. Number 6, Beechamwood Boy, tops the boards in the early betting and is in the form of his life. Goes well for Keegan de Mello. Keegan is unbeaten on him, having won his last 2 starts. So Beechamwood Boy and Keegan de Mello, the combination game for a hat-trick. They did win over Track and Trip on the 22nd of February. That was followed up by a win at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the 5th of March. But on that 22nd of February run, there's not much at the weights to choose between number 4, Don Kerrari, and number 6, Beechamwood Boy. They waited to run very close to each other again. So I do think the outcome rests between those 2 in-form horses. Beechamwood Boy just is in such a good space. Wendy Whitehead stable continues to tick over. Keegan de Mello, of course, with Wendy has got almost a 50% strike rate, 6 times a winner from 13 opportunities. So they're going well together. I do respect Dandolo, and to a lesser extent, Spider's Corner, Putin's Promise, and Go Man Go might just need the run. Go Man Go does like the course and distance, but hasn't raced since October last year. But you can't put them all in. So I'm going to just put 3 horses in. I think the outcome rests between number 4, Don Kerrari, and 6, Beechamwood Boy. I expect Beechamwood Boy to win again, despite the fact that the weights may tell a different story. But I do respect Dandolo, so I'm going to throw that one in as well.
Your 3 numbers are my 3 numbers as well, Graham. And Dandolo, the run that keeps me interested is that when you beat Hooves of Troy, now we know Hooves of Troy was a horse that was just consistent and run in places, but when he finally cracked it, he won again, and he beat quite a decent field, I thought. And he's now on a mark of 78. If we take the 1.5 into account, he races off a mark of 75, which is a point lower than his last winning mark. When we have a look at that run that he met Beechamwood Boy on the 4th of Jan 2023, 7 kgs bet off for 6-length beating, and on that occasion he went to the front, he tried to set his own fractions, and it didn't quite suit him. So I think Dandolo has got to be the value in the race with just 52.5 kgs on the back. He has won over the course and distance, and he's a horse that Sipasihle could get on well. He's a funny type of horse, he's his own worst enemy. But if the inform apprentice gets on well with him, I think Dandolo has got to be the value at 8-1. But healthy respect for the top 2 in the market. That's Don Kerrari, Beechamwood Boy. So it does look to be a 3-horse race, and we wouldn't be surprised if any of the 3 were to come through and win the race.
So we're pretty much on the same page with our top 3 selections. Dandolo, the value, but the outcome obviously between Dandolo, Don Kerrari, Beechamwood Boy. We haven't really given him much airtime. Spider's Corner is starting to drop down the ratings. He hasn't really done well over this Track and Trip, but he's the kind of horse that has the quality to bounce back at some stage. So if he were to win, I wouldn't be totally surprised, but perhaps he'll need one more run to come back to his real best form, because he's only had 2 starts this year. So Don Kerrari, Beechamwood Boy for me to fight it out, but healthy respect for Rahil's value selection, Dandolo. Those are the 3 that we're including in our exotic permutations.
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.